Y'all, Oprah and Gayle first crossed paths way back in the 1970s when they were both hustling their way up in the news biz. It was like instant connection, you know? They clicked faster than I double tap on a fierce selfie. From that moment on, these two were practically joined at the hip. Now we've all seen their friendship play out in the public eye for years. Road trips, iconic interviews, supporting each other's careers, they've done it all together. They've even lived together at times. Talk about BFF goals, right? To the rest of us, they've always been the definition of ride or die friendship between two powerful women. But here's where things get juicy, besties. There's been this persistent rumor mill churning for years, suggesting that maybe, just maybe, there's more to Oprah and Gayle's relationship than they're letting on. I'm talking about whispers of a secret love affair. Can you believe it? Now, before we all lose our minds, let's pump the brakes for a hot second. Both Oprah and Gayle have addressed these rumors head-on multiple times over the years. They've always been super candid about their friendship, often using humor to brush off the speculation. In fact, they've flat-out denied anything romantic between them. But honey, you know how the internet is. Once a rumor starts, it's harder to stop than me at a sample sale. Recently, some tabloids have been fanning those flames again, claiming that their deep emotional connection might be hiding something more. The reaction from fans has been mixed, to say the least. Some are totally here for the idea, while others are defending their friendship, saying that two women can be close without it being romantic. Now, let's talk about what Oprah herself has said about all this. In a 2006 essay for O Magazine, remember those days? She wrote, "I understand why people think we're gay. There isn't a definition in our culture for this kind of bond between women." And honestly, she's got a point. Society often has a hard time wrapping its head around super close friendships, especially between women. But the plot thickens, besties. A former Oprah employee has supposedly written a tell-all book, and it's making some pretty wild claims. According to this book, Oprah and Gayle have allegedly been engaged in a secret, long-term romantic affair, hiding it from the public eye for years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spill the tea already. Well, according to this book, Oprah and Gayle were supposedly head over heels in love, but felt forced to keep it under wraps because of social stigma and potential career risks. The author claims to have seen all sorts of intimate moments between them. We're talking stolen glances, subtle touches, and even full-on makeout sessions behind closed doors. But wait, there's more. The book alleges that Oprah's inner circle knew all about this secret relationship but chose to keep it hush-hush to protect Oprah's brand and media empire. And let's not forget about Gayle. Her rising career as a respected journalist was supposedly on the line too. Now let's be real for a second. If, and that's a big if, these allegations turn out to be true, it could be earth-shattering. We're not just talking about Oprah and Gayle's personal lives here. This could potentially shake up the entire entertainment industry and have a huge impact on the LGBTQ+ community. Think about it. Oprah has been this beacon of strength, authenticity, and social progress for decades. If it turns out she's been hiding her true sexuality all this time, it could seriously mess with her reputation and legacy. We're talking about one of the most influential women in media history here. But let's take a step back and look at what Oprah and Gayle themselves have said about all this. In a recent interview on Melinda French Gates' podcast, they addressed the rumors head-on. Oprah said, "For years, people used to say we were gay, and listen, we were up against that forever." Both women believe that these rumors keep popping up because people just aren't used to seeing such a strong, intimate bond between two women who aren't romantically involved. Oprah went on to say, "I think we shared pretty much everything, and I would have to say it wasn't even a matter of navigation. And people still may think it. She's got a point, right? Sometimes a deep friendship is just that. A deep friendship." Both Oprah and Gayle have been crystal clear over the years that their relationship is purely platonic. Oprah's been with her longtime partner, Stedman Graham, for nearly 4 decades now. Gayle is currently single, but she's never given any indication that she and Oprah are anything more than besties. Here's something that really stands out to me about their friendship. Oprah said, "Gayle is happier for me for any kind of success or victory or challenge I get through than I am for myself. And I feel as happy as she does. I can't be happier than she can. You cannot surpass it." Now that, my friends, is what true friendship looks like. But let's talk about the potential fallout if these rumors turned out to be true. The implications could be huge, not just for Oprah and Gayle, but for the entire entertainment industry and the LGBTQ+ community. Oprah, in particular, has been this symbol of authenticity and progress for so long. If it came out that she'd been hiding her sexuality for decades, it could really shake people's trust in her. On the flip side, though, if Oprah and Gayle were to come out as a couple, which again they've repeatedly denied, it could be a massive moment for LGBTQ+ representation. We're talking about two of the most successful, respected women in media potentially becoming icons for the community. It would be groundbreaking, but here's the thing. Besties, we need to be really careful about speculating too much. At the end of the day, Oprah and Gayle's personal lives are their own business. They've both been incredibly open and honest with the public over the years, and they've never given us any reason to doubt their words. It's also super important to remember that these are just allegations at this point. The book's author has faced some questions about the credibility of their sources and their motives for writing this tell-all. We've got to take everything with a grain of salt, you know? Regardless of whether these rumors are true or not, one thing is crystal clear. Oprah and Gayle's friendship is something special. They've shown us what true support looks like, always lifting each other up through thick and thin. Isn't that what we all want in a best friend? Their bond goes way beyond the usual celebrity friendship. These two have been there for each other through career highs and lows, personal triumphs and tragedies. They've celebrated each other's successes and been a shoulder to cry on during tough times. That kind of unconditional love and support is rare, especially in the cutthroat world of showbiz. And let's not forget the impact their friendship has had on society. Oprah and Gayle have shown us that it's okay for women to have deep, meaningful friendships without it being romantic. They've challenged stereotypes and shown that successful women can uplift and support each other instead of competing. At the end of the day, whether Oprah and Gayle are just friends or something more, their relationship has touched millions of lives. They've given us friendship goals for decades, showing us what it means to truly have someone's back no matter what. So what do you think, besties? Are you buying these rumors, or do you think Oprah and Gayle are just the ultimate BFFs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you think. And remember, no matter what the truth is, let's focus on celebrating the incredible bond these two women share. Their friendship has brought joy to millions around the world, and that's something worth cherishing. Before we wrap this up, I want to remind you all to be kind and respectful in your comments. Remember, Oprah and Gayle are real people with real feelings. Let's spread love and positivity, not harmful speculation, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the hottest tea. Goodbye.